everyone, it's Adyel here and Happy New Year! So crazy that it is a 2023 and that is what today's video is going to be all about. I used to do these videos yearly, I think starting in like 2017, and I believe I'd skipped out last year, but we're back this year and we're going to be doing a 2022 reflection slash 2023 resolutions video. Just a sit down video, kind of chatting, a little therapeutic moment because I know I need it. And yeah, this is just a space to chat all things reflecting and also maybe hopefully some motivation for you guys for the year ahead. And yeah, so first things first, how are you guys doing? How are you guys feeling? How's the year starting off so far? Let me know in the comments. I love chatting with you guys. But yeah, so I wrote down some notes and there also are a bunch of questions that came with this tag. Who remembers tag videos back in 2017 that I got it from, that I decided to answer again this year. And I'm gonna have all the questions down below for you if you would like to journal entry these responses or just reflect on them, say them out loud. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. Also, I created this super fun New Year's look using some new makeup from SHEGLAM. So actually, pause right here. We're going to be doing a little get ready with me, showing you guys this new year, new look. So don't go away. We're gonna watch that and I'll be right back. So I'm going to be creating a look today with the new SHEGLAM Glitch Out collection. I've been waiting to film this so I can use it and try out this collection, and I've been so excited ever since I got it in the mail. This is a super fun and bold collection inspired by glitch art and computers, and I'm just obsessed. And today I have been dying to create a black smoky eye. These eyeshadows are so smooth. They blended seamlessly and effortlessly exactly where I put them, and they created the most flawless eye look, as you can see. Super New Year's. Okay, so these eyes are stunning. Next up, I'm gonna try out the Reboot blush palette. It is a multi-use palette. You can use the blue to highlight under the eyes, chin or nose. You can use the yellow as like a highlight, and then the red for pop of color. And you could also mix the red with the blue or mix the red with the yellow to create the perfect blush shade. So, but honestly, I feel like I desperately need some brightening under the eyes, especially after using these black shadows. So I'm gonna put the blue underneath. I don't know if you see a difference in the yellow. And for blush, I'm gonna take the tiniest bit of the red. Look how much color that adds. I'm gonna buff this out. That's super pretty. And to finish off with the Reboot lip gloss, I actually want to mix it with this lip gloss in .com. It actually blends out into a really pretty nude. And here is the finished look with the SHEGLAM Glitch Out collection. I'll have all the links down below for you if you need it in your life. But yeah, so I am just going to get on started. So there's like a total of 10 questions in this video, and I remember 2017 when I watched back the video, I was like, oh my god, so much has changed. But I remember that year being such a horrible year for me and just a life-changing year. So I remember these questions made me feel so much better reflecting, and I know I had a much better year 2018 and 2019. But yeah, I feel like we're all in kind of a weird period right now. I know everyone's different, but I feel like I've seen a lot of tweets, especially about 2022 just being like a horrible year. For me, I'm gonna answer, you know, I don't think it was like horrible, but it definitely was kind of like a stagnant realization kind of year. And I feel like with the times right now in general, we're all just going through like life shifts, and I feel like 2023 is the year that hopefully is just gonna blossom and get us all out of this rut we've been in since 2020, I feel like. But anyways, the first question is, where were you this time last year? So this time last year, it was beginning of 2022. I was definitely super busy, super kind of overwhelmed. I'm assuming this time last year from the day I'm filming this. You guys are probably gonna see this later in the week, but I'm filming this on January 2nd. So I assume I was back to work at my full-time job from the holiday break. And yeah, I was honestly at a point where I was not sure of my life and where I was headed. I wasn't happy with where I was. I was definitely at a super weird place because I felt like I was doing what I was supposed to be doing, graduating college, having a full-time job, utilizing my degree, but I just wasn't happy. This time last year, I was at a point where I was also very confused and wondering, okay, what's next and what are we going to do about it, and what is 2022 gonna look like? Am I gonna stay here in this spot that I'm unhappy in? Am I gonna get out? So yeah, I feel like I was working to pay the bills, just paying my apartment, working, and I was losing myself a lot. But I was also optimistic for the year ahead. But yeah, still mainly just like unsure of what to do and what my next steps were. And I was kind of like at a point where it's like, okay, is this what life after college is like? Like, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? So yeah, the second question is, where are you now? Now I'm in a better state than I was this time last year for sure, but I still feel like I'm trying to figure out what's next. I feel like, aren't we all in our early 20s, in our 20s in general? I feel like it's just a whole bunch of trying to figure out, okay, what the hell is next from here? What do I want in this lifetime? What am I doing wrong? And there's a lot of pressure and societal pressure, even pressure around the new year in general. I feel like, especially the past day or two with trying to come up with resolutions and things like that, sometimes it could feel like a lot of pressure of like, okay, first of all, you're facing a lot of things that you're unhappy about in your life and you want to make better, of course. But it almost feels like, okay, you're almost forced, or there's just like a lot of pressure surrounding the new year, and it's like, oh my god, it's so overwhelming. It's like, I gotta do this and I gotta do that. But I had to take a step back and be like, okay, wait, this is supposed to be like a good thing, a good change, a good like awakening moment. Like, don't take the pressure of it too much and kind of just have fun doing it. But yeah, I feel like I still feel that weight on my shoulders of like, okay, I just turned 24 and I'm not where I always envisioned I would be at 24. I feel like the perception of time and just the perception of life is just like a crazy wild thing, because if you were to ask me at like 17, 18 where I would be at 24, I would have such a different answer than I am now. And I feel like there's so much pressure to have everything figured out when you don't have to, especially in your 20s. And I saw a TikTok that was really helpful the other day that was just reminding, you know, like a lot of people don't even get their stuff together until their 40s. Yeah, 20s are for mistakes, they're for having fun, but also I feel like I want to have myself set up, so that's where I'm at. And yeah, I almost feel somewhat rushed to get to my goals and to get to that point, which is good, but at the same time I have to remember, like, don't be so overwhelmed about it, don't think too much about it. But yeah, I'm realizing now what I need in life, what my priorities are, what I want in life, and I'm also realizing the essence of how fast time moves and that everything I want in this world is completely up to me, which that also brings a lot of pressure. So I still feel like I'm at a point where I'm not like truly 100% happy and comfortable with where I am. I'm in a way better place than I was last year, but it's still just like the pressure of everything and trying to manage that. I'm also, oh, my earring. I'm the type of person who like overthinks and worries about everything when I shouldn't. That's also a part of my New Year's resolution, I guess. The next question is, if you could describe the year in 3 words, what would they be? So I put change. I feel like 2022 I had a lot of changes going on in my life. Also I put awakening / realization. I feel like these changes in my life really made me realize a lot of things and kind of just become awakened to, you know, what I want, what I feel like I was doing wrong. And I also put whirlwind because I feel like it was just a lot of roller coaster up and down, and it also went so fast. That's why I also put whirlwind, because I feel like it was literally just summer and now we're in winter 2023. Like, what? The next question is, what are you grateful for? So I am grateful for coming into myself and being able to come into myself. I'm grateful for having the confidence in myself to put myself first and put my dreams first, and also being able to find a lot of side hustles in 2022 that made me able to make a living doing what I love, and also a lot of more new connections and just explore a lot more opportunities without having to work a 9-to-5. If you guys don't know, in June of last year I stopped working 9-to-5 and I started freelancing, so it's definitely been a journey. I feel like the last 6 months I thought I would be a little bit more put together, I guess. I don't even know what I thought, but it's been a learning process, and I definitely more so thought I would be more put together on the content side, but a lot more side hustles and things like that came together, which I'm so grateful for the last 6 months. And with that being said, I'm also really grateful for my boyfriend and his family for also helping me out with the opportunity to take that leap and stop working my 9 to 5. If you guys don't know, I also moved out of my apartment in LA, which also was a really sad moment for me. And even to this day, I do miss it a lot, but sometimes life takes sacrifices. And you know, at the same time, even though I do miss my apartment and my independence, I'm so beyond grateful for the opportunity to live here and save some money at the same time. And I'm also so grateful for my family for being so supportive always of my dreams, of my aspirations, anything I want to do in life. They are so supportive. If I call them and want to quit my job, they are supportive. If I call them and tell them I'm going to move in with my boyfriend and his family, they are so supportive through everything. And it's hard being away from them a lot, and so I'm so grateful for their support in trusting me and not necessarily allowing me, because I'm a grown woman now and you know I can make my own decisions, but I never feel pressure as much as I wish I went home every single month. They never make me feel pressured, and they're always so supportive. I'm also grateful to be alive and healthy, and as well as all of my loved ones. And I'm grateful for everything I learned, because even through the hardships of 2022, I learned new things about myself, new things about what I want and don't want, and just growth always. I always forget that I have a tattoo that says growth. I always forget about it, which is crazy because I feel like the placement of it is just it's kind of convenient. Like I kind of forget that it's there sometimes. The next question is, what goals did you accomplish? I accomplished becoming more organized, cleaning more. I clean a lot more often than I used to. Also cooking more. I feel like I found so much peace in cooking. It's really therapeutic to me, and I'm sure you guys seen a little bit in my vlogmas. And also saying no to things that don't serve me, finding side hustles, etc. And the next question is, what goals did you not accomplish? And I feel like I did not accomplish all of my content creator goals in 2022. Half of that, as I've mentioned many times, I was working half of the year, and then the second half of the year I feel like my side hustles overcame and I didn't know how to balance. And also I feel like not living alone anymore was a big impact on my content creator goals, and you know, just a lot of motivation. I feel like I was very doubtful of myself at times, and I got very lazy and complacent at times as well. I also did not accomplish working out consistently, but we'll get to that in a little bit. And yeah, I didn't focus advancing my career in that aspect, as well as business ventures that I had really hoped to launch before 22 ended. But I realized that, you know, everything comes at its own pace. Hopefully, you know, taking that and learning from it in 2023, and it'll be even bigger and better. But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I was just very all over the place with some of my goals, and again, just becoming very lazy and a little bit stuck. The next is, what brought the most joy in 2022? I wrote down learning new things, hobbies, and getting some of my creative freedom back, and also getting to go home and spend time with my loved ones. Number 8 is, what new habits have you acquired? So as I mentioned, cleaning my space and getting organized. I feel like I finally am at a point where every single day I'm picking up things. I used to be a person where I would let it go for weeks at a time, but now, especially having just one room, I feel like I'll go crazy if my stuff isn't clean and organized. So that's become a better habit of mine, planning my time better and getting better at routines and adulting. But yeah, like I said, I feel like I planted the seed to a lot of things in 2022, but then also didn't explore things to the full potential. So that goes into the next question, what old habits are you leaving? Definitely that, all the laziness, all the complacency, all the comfortability. I feel like sometimes, as much of a blessing it was to move out and not have that weight on my shoulders of rent and being able to be more creative, it also sometimes makes you comfortable and not work as hard and be like, okay, I can be lazy one day. So that needs to go. I really want to step into myself, my goals, and who I'm truly meant to be. I feel like in the past 2 years, I just have lost a little bit of myself, my drive, my passions, especially like my content creator skills. I feel like all of that needs to go. Also, self-doubt, worrying, negativity needs to be left, and I feel like also this year I vented a lot when I was unhappy, and I feel like subconsciously that created a lot of negativity that does not need to be continued on and taken. And yeah, I just need to like reshift my focus and kind of rechannel my thought processes. And the last question is, what do you want to achieve in 2023? So moving on, we reflected on 2022. But yeah, I don't like speaking too much about my resolutions, especially because like, oh my god, my earring, whatever, it's the end of the video. So especially publicly, I feel like I like to keep things private a lot more now that I'm older. But I did put just a few resolutions that I'm open to sharing. So first is the gym, and I actually just signed up for a membership now that the money's going out of my pocket. I know some people, like actually 2 of my close friends, both are paying for gym memberships and haven't gone in months. So hopefully I don't get that habit, but now that I have the money going out of my pocket, best believe 3 times a week I better be in there. Also, getting ready more. I want to put more effort into look good, feel good. I feel like a lot of my laziness is because I don't get ready. Like, I'll only get ready when I have to go somewhere or do something, and that's like once or twice a week, and I just want to, you know, do my hair more. You guys are gonna see in future vlogs I invested in like some hair stuff, and it really is true. When you look good, you feel good. When you get ready, when you take the extra mile to put on a cute outfit, all that. I want to fall in love with content creation again, post a lot more, and put a lot more effort into my content. Sometimes I watch my content and I'm just like not proud of it. I maybe want to start a new channel. I know I mentioned that before, and see where that takes me. Also putting a lot more effort into TikTok and Reels, and taking more photos and videos everywhere I go, and just leveling up my content. I also just want to grind, create more routines and schedules for myself, and push myself out of my comfort zone to become self-disciplined and consistent. I feel like this has to be the year. You know, we went through our trials and tribulations in early 20s, and now it's time to blossom and get to the nitty-gritty of like what needs to be done. Like, you got to get up every single day and create your dream life for yourself, period. And also just to simply fall in love with life again, not stress too much, have fun and work and have fun doing so. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this chill sit down reflection video and talking all things resolutions, a new year, old year, new year, who this, new year, new me, new year, new you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to chat in the comments or even DM me. Let me know what you want to achieve this year and what you want to leave in 2022. Also, make sure check out SHEGLAM down below. I love you all so much, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.